So I was born and raised in Los Angeles. I grew up in a family of four. My mom, my dad, I had an older sister too. And my great aunt used to take care of us most of the time. She loved us, so she spoiled us. She liked to take us out to like fast food. So we're like chubby kids growing up. Probably did this till I was like around 6 years old. And then we ended up moving over here to Placentia where I currently live right now. And as the years passed, I started becoming more athletic. I stopped kind of eating really bad. And I started losing the weight. My sister didn't. She kept eating real bad. She kept eating a lot of fast food and actually worsened when she went to college. She was getting really stressed out. She was eating all the time. And one day she went to the doctor for her regular checkup and ended up telling her that she had type 2 diabetes. And this is something really unexpected. It was very, very, very hard for her. She has 3 kids, so you can see how hard that would be. And this is a big problem among college students. The U.S. Health Department actually says 3 out of 10 college students are either obese or overweight. And 6 out of 10 college students perform 3 days or fewer of physical activity a week as well. So physical activity can actually help combat obesity, also diseases that relate to that. So today, in this speech, I will demonstrate how to do an easy and fun boxing workout. All you need is a friend, very inexpensive. You just need some mitts, a glove, and someone that can actually help you out. So first, I will demonstrate how to properly warm up for the workout. Then I'll show you guys a couple boxing combinations, they're really good. And at the end, I'll teach you a couple other exercises that'll help you make it more of a full body workout, so you're not just using your upper body. So first, we're gonna warm up, and what you're gonna wanna do is dress comfortably, so you can wear like a loose shirt, comfortable pants, and shoes as well. And you're gonna start by stretching your neck. Neck's very important, because we're gonna be jabbing. Sometimes it gets to like really tense. I don't know, for some reason you get to tense up. So you're gonna go around in circles, you're gonna rotate it like that, go around, do about 10 times. And you should kind of feel your neck loosening up. And after you do that, you're going to go the opposite direction. Make sure you get it nice and warmed up. And after you get your neck warmed up, you're going to want to do your wrists, because you're going to use your wrist throughout the most time. And it's a common injury that you can get if you don't know how to punch right. So you have to make sure you get them right, really nice and warmed up. Rotate them and then do the same thing with opposite direction. Get them nice and warmed up. And after you get your wrist warmed up, then you're going to do on your ankles. So you're going to get on the ball of your foot and you're going to rotate it. It's almost like a little dance move, like a little Elvis move. So you're going to rotate it around, do that about 10 times, and then do it again the opposite direction. Because ankles too, you're going to be on your feet the entire time. You're going to do that, and then you're going to do the opposite foot about 10 times as well. So you make sure you're nice and warmed up, and then opposite direction. Once you get your ankles warmed up, what you're going to want to do is stretch your quads. You're going to grab opposite leg, opposite arm, so left leg, right arm, and you're going to pull back. You're going to pull your ankle towards your butt. So it's going to give you a nice stretch all the way down through your quads right over here. So you're going to get that stretched out, hold it for about like 10 seconds. And then you switch, and you're going to do the right leg, left arm, pull that as well, all the way towards your butt. And after you get your quads nice and stretched out, you're going to touch your toes. So what you're going to want to do is keep your legs straight. Try not to bend them so you can actually stretch the hamstring. And if you can actually put your palms on the floor if you're that flexible. Stretch it out. Same thing, 10 seconds. You can even put your feet close together. 10 seconds as well. And then slowly start coming up. And then you're going to warm up your shoulders. So you're going to rotate it back once with your arms closed. And then out. This about 10 times. Because you're going to make sure you have your shoulder cuffs warmed up, your shoulders as well. It gets the blood flowing through your muscles. So you want to do that. And then you're going to go to the front. Again. And then your shoulders are going to be nice and warmed up. And then what you're going to want to do after this, you're going to do something called the boxer shuffle. So it's like when you're jumping side to side. You're going to jump from the balls of your feet. You do this for about 5 to 7 minutes. It's going to get the blood flowing in, arms, legs, everything. So what you want to do here is get your heart rate up. This is going to give you a better workout. When your heart rate's up already and you're doing the boxing, you're going to increase the calorie burn. Do this about 5 to 7 minutes. After you're nice and warmed up, you can actually go into the punching. So now we're going to go into the boxing combinations. So what you're going to want to do is get the gloves on. And you can have a friend help you out with the opposite one. It's a little bit hard to get on your own. Okay, so the first combination I'll teach you, it's really easy. It's called the jab, 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 cross. So first, in order to do that, you're going to do a jab first. So what I like to do it with is have my left leg to the front, Right leg to the back, arms nice and tucked in, elbows close to your ribs. Right shoulder should be at a slight angle like that. So when you're like this, what you're going to want to do, your left arm is going to act like it's pushing towards the front. And as you're pushing, your arm's going to twist as well, so the knuckles actually touch the mitt. And as you're doing that, you're actually going to be stepping forward at the same time as well. So you're going to be doing like this. Contact, and then bring it back. Contact, and then bring it back, so it should look like this. So that's a jab right there. And with the jab, it's the most important punch in boxing. It's also a great workout. After you get the jab down, you can actually start moving to the right cross. The right cross, be with the right arm over here in the back. What you're going to want to do is extend this way. My leg's going to actually get up off the floor, my heel, and you're going to twist with your hips as well. And you're going to touch the mitt. So it should look like that. So that's the right cross. So the actual combination is a jab, jab, cross. So you're going to go jab, jab, cross, jab, jab, cross, jab, jab, cross. So you could do this with a friend. You guys could even move around in circles as you're doing it. You're not making like a better workout because you're actually using your feet. And then you can actually put more movement into it, hit a little bit harder to get a better workout. So that's the jab, jab, cross. The next one I'll teach you is a jab, cross, hook. So you already know the jab and the cross. The hook's a little bit different, but it's also easy to do. What you're going to want to do is almost like you're going to do a jab, but your elbow is actually going to come up. So it should be, your arm should be kind of like parallel to the floor, and your left leg's going to twist at the same time. So you're going to use your hips to actually make this movement. So when you do a hook, you're going to go, it's going to make contact like that. And you're going to punch through the mitt. You're not going to punch at it because it's an actual punch instead of just tapping it like that. So you're going to go that. So then the jab, cross, hook looks like this. So you go jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, hook. So those are really, really good boxing combinations that you can do. After you get those down, you can do other exercises because this kind of just works like your upper body. You're mostly using your arms, not really much anything else. So I'll teach you a couple other exercises that you can do. So I'll teach you how to do a proper squat. Your legs are really, really important. And I'll teach you how to do something called a Spider-Man push-up. So the squat, the way I like to do it, I pretend that there's a wall in front of me, so I keep my body straight. So when I'm squatting down, I put my arms here to the front, I'm going to cross them, and I'm going to sit down, act like you're going to sit on the chair, and you go all the way down so your legs are parallel to the floor. And then you hold it, and you come back up again. So you're going to make sure that your knees don't go past your toes, so that's why I like to imagine the wall in front of me. So you're going to go like that. Up. Breathe on the way down, and then exhale on the way up. You're going to do these about 15 to 20 times. You can do like 3 to 5 sets. The more advanced you get, you can go up to 20 reps. If you want to make it more difficult, you can always add more weight to that. You can hold dumbbells, hold a plate across your chest, whatever you want. Spider-Man push-up, I like doing those as well. So it's like a regular push-up. So imagine that there's a floor over here. You're going to put your hands right here to the front, and when you lower down, you're going to have your left leg touch your left elbow. And that's going to actually involve your core as well with your chest. So it should look something like this. The floor, hips are up, they're not tucked down over here. And as I lower down, inhale, and then touch it, and then press up, opposite direction. And that's just one push-up. So you're going to do about 10 of those. A little bit harder, and then do one more. And that would be like 2 reps. So you're going to do about 15 to 20, however many you can do. You can do about 3 to 4 sets with that. So those are really good workouts. It helps get more testosterone pumping into your muscles. Those are bigger muscles you're going to be using. When you involve more than one muscle at a time, you increase your calorie burn. So in this speech, I demonstrated how to do a fun and dynamic boxing workout. You can do it with a friend. You don't need to get a gym membership. You can do this at a park. You can do this at home. And this is something that's a really, really big problem for college students. Especially because they're obese, overweight, and there's a bunch of diseases that can come from that. So you want to make sure you start becoming more active in your daily life. So make sure you properly warm up, practice the punches, and then after that, you can do other workouts. So that's my speech.